Welcome back to the channel. RacerX here, and I am here with my good buddy Mo at Courtesy Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram in Tampa because we have a car that finally showed up after 3 months of waiting.
3 months.
We're going to get a review. It is a special edition, my favorite Scatpack special edition. It is
the Superbee.
The Superbee. I'm really excited about showing this one to you guys. So we're going to go ahead and get this review done for you. If you're brand new to my channel, don't forget, hit subscribe right over here in the corner. If you need something new from Dodge, this is your man, Mo at Courtesy. And let's go.
T-minus 15 seconds.
Before we move on with the review of the Superbee, I wanted to tell you about a really cool promotion from my partners over at Dream Giveaway. It is their Superbee giveaway. They have 2 cars for only 1 entry, and you can enter for as little as $3. They have a 1971 absolutely mint condition Charger Superbee and a 2023 Hellcat Charger that they have converted to a Hellbee, all black. That thing looks absolutely amazing. They give you $32,000 to pay for the taxes. It is a win-win. And right now, if you enter my code at RacerX, they will give you double the entries for the exact same price. So I will go ahead and pin a comment down below. I will also put it in the video description if you want to find your way there and take advantage of this, but I would highly recommend going and at least buying a couple of tickets for this Superbee giveaway. And as I mentioned before, if one of my subscribers just happens to win, I would absolutely love to do a video with you and your new car. So on we go with the Superbee review. And directly behind me, I have the car that I wanted to show you. That is a 2023 Charger Superbee. It is in fact a Scatpack, a special edition, and probably my favorite Scatpack that they've ever come out with. If you are a drag racer, pay very close attention to this particular car and this particular spec. I absolutely love it. Let's take a closer look. Just take a look at the stance on the Widebody Superbee Scatpack. This is the best looking Charger, factory Charger, I think they have ever come out with. I realize it's pretty rare. Only 500 of the wide bodies were made. They did make 500 regular bodies in B5 Blue, but they don't get the same wheel treatment as this. So the stance on this is effectively just like a super stock Challenger would be. So it makes this car very unique because, as many of you know, with most of the special edition cars, they put some stickers on there. Yeah, maybe a little nicer interior, a couple of badges here and there, but they basically gave you the exact same car. This car is different. They have drag racing goodies on this, and man, I just really like it. I've never even really considered myself to be a plum crazy fan, but just looking at this, it kind of makes me a plum crazy fan. So take a look right here. You can see the Superbee right in the front. It's hard mistaking that this is a Superbee. I'm just going to kind of give it a quick walk around. I love the hood pins on this. You see that on a lot of the Challengers. You basically never see it on Chargers like that. There is the Superbee badge right there on the side. As we get over here to the side of the car, you can see that Superbee logo right there on the side. You get the black spoiler. You kind of get several black accents on this car. So 500 of this package, 500 of the B5 Blue regular body. Now, those cars actually come with the 20-inch Nexons that you would see like on a 1320, which is still really cool for a Charger. But this, the whole reason I waited for the wide body to come in, just look at the wheels on this. These are essentially right off of a Challenger Superstock that makes 807 horsepower, basically a drag racing spec. It's not a Demon, but it's basically kind of like a Demon. And you get that on a Charger. How cool is that? You get the smaller 4-piston Brembo brakes. These are actually wider than a standard wide body tire is to begin with. So this is 315 Nitto NT05Rs versus the standard wide body at 305. Plus you get a much stickier tire on this. Just take a look at the stance. Man, I love it. One other thing that I did not want to gloss over, because I feel like it is an important detail, is this Charger. It is the only Charger to ever come out with a drag race inspired suspension from the factory, which I think is amazing. It's actually the same suspension that you would get in the 1320 Challenger. How cool is that? I'm not going to spend a ton of time on the interior of the Superbee, but just like all the other special edition Scatpacks and Hellcats, it comes really decked out. I love the carbon fiber trim pieces that come in this car. Really nice flat bottom steering wheel here with the black stitching. You can see the Superbee logo right there on the back of the seat. Alcantara upgraded seats. Right over here, you do have the Superbee dash plaque right in there. It's just a really nice place to sit and do business in this car, but this thing is all about performance. The engine in the 2023 Superbee is the exact same 6.4 liter naturally aspirated Hemi that you would find in any of the other special edition Scat Packs, or any other Scat Pack for that matter. 485 horsepower, 475 pound-feet of torque. But with all the other goodies they've got on this, it makes for a pretty formidable package. Here's the seating position in the 2023 Charger Superbee. A very nice place to sit indeed. You can see I've got the track options up right here. Now, one thing that is a little bit strange is that they didn't actually have drag mode programmed in here. They have track, but this is a drag race inspired vehicle. So I fully expected that to say drag. I'm told if you put it in track, it actually acts as drag mode. But the 1320, as far as I know, is the only one that says drag right there. But no mistaking, it is a Superbee. Really comfortable seats with the big Superbee logo in here, and a very nice trim indeed. I am now aboard the 2023 Charger Superbee Widebody, and I have really been looking forward to driving this car ever since Dodge introduced it all the way back, because this special edition is actually special. It's not just stickers, it's not just cool interior trim and all that. I mean, this car is just a little bit different. We have never seen a Charger come out of the factory that is basically drag race ready, like a 1320, almost on steroids, because it gets all of the goodies that you would get on a 1320, which up until now has been my favorite Scat Pack trim. Being a drag racer, that car has a different stall converter in it. The suspension is better for drag racing. I mean, everything about the 1320 I love. Well, it all carried over to this, but instead you get a wide body and you get 18-inch drag radials that are 315s in the back, and you even get 315s in the front, so all four corners. So they did so many things well with this trim. So I want to take it down the road and see if it handles any better than a standard Scat Pack. Many of you that have followed my channel for a long time, you realize I really like Chargers. Obviously, having a Charger Hellcat in the past that was very fast, I have a soft spot for these cars. And when they introduced this package, I thought, man, that is so cool. And I really wish that Dodge had given us a Charger Super Stock. We never got it. Yes, we got a red eye and we got a jailbreak making 807 horsepower, but it was never really set up to be a drag car like a Super Stock. And everybody kind of asked, hey, why did they do that with the Challenger, but they don't give the Charger any love? They should have done it. Well, this car is essentially like a Super Stock, but just with a 6.4 instead of a Hellcat. So all of the cool stuff that you would really want on a Super Stock, you get in this. It just doesn't come with a Hellcat engine, but it still feels and drives fantastic. Another reason that I love the Superbee so much is because, yeah, it has all the meat in the back, whereas a normal Scat Pack with street tires tends to spin all the time, especially going around corners, all that good stuff. And these drag radials, the NT05s, actually do pretty well in the rain. No, I wouldn't go out and drive them in the snow or anything like that, but they kind of hold their own in the rain as long as you're not going crazy. So you kind of get the best of both worlds with this trim, and it just handles really nice. You would think it would be really weird kind of with those big old 315s in the front of this car, but it actually steers quite nice. It surprises me. So in a normal Scat Pack just kind of rolling in like this, you could easily send the tires up with no issue whatsoever. But in this car, not a hint of spin at all. These tires are really nice and sticky. Wow. Let's try it from a dig. A normal Scat Pack would fry these tires. Here we go. Oh, yes. Oh man, it just stuck. I mean, no spin at all. And it really transfers the weight when it's in track mode. So, I mean, it really is a fantastic deal the way they put this car together. Having driven hundreds of Scat Packs, this is a very unique experience because it feels like it has like a Mickey Thompson ET Street R on the back of it. And even on the street, this is a Scat Pack trim that just sticks and goes. And who would have thought that that would happen with 475 pound-feet of torque? This car does it. This handles great with the 315s on it. I was kind of expecting it to feel really floaty, especially considering it has basically everything off the 1320. But it really doesn't feel floaty at all. It feels like driving a normal Scat Pack. It just doesn't spin at all. It actually feels really good to drive. And that about does it for my review of the 2023 Charger Scat Pack Superbee Widebody. Yes, it is a mouthful, and yes, it is a very special car. Very hard to get. Most dealerships only got one of these, but if you can get your hands on one, it would be a fantastic car to own, especially if you are a drag racer like me. I would love to know what you guys think about this special edition in the comments down below. and I will catch you on the next one. So until then, RacerX.